Hello, you fine, funky, fresh people over the internet, wherever you are on either youtube.com or on twitch.tv. It's me, your favourite trash-eating, funky cryptid, Doulegg. I hope everyone is okay tonight, wherever you're watching this from. I hope everyone's had a great week. I have had... It's a fine one. Nothing of note, but you know what? That's fine. Sometimes you don't need anything to happen. Sometimes it can just be a nice, relaxing week for you. Tonight, we're going to be carrying on with Arcade Spirits. If you just stumbled across this or haven't seen any of the previous ones, Arcade Spirits is a visual novel dating simulator set in the year 20XX in an alternate history where the video game crash of the 1980s never occurred. We've been following down the route of Tio, I believe. He's been kind of one that, although I've said this, anything could happen. Anything could happen. But it seems like we're generally going down Tio's route. So we'll see where it goes from there, to be honest. I don't think there's anything else to say. Let's just get straight in there. There we go. Right, here we are. So, main menu. So where did we end up last time? So we ended up choosing which game we wanted to have. We went to an auction, and there we found 3 games one of which we could take. We got Phrase Invaders, which was a Japanese typing game. We got Wyvern Keep, which was like what's it called? Dragon's Crypt or something like that. It's one that's been that was animated like fully, and then that famous one, and then Zombie Meltdown, which is a shooty one. I know that Naomi, who was with us as well, she wanted to go with Phrase Invaders. Gavin wanted to go with Zombie Meltdown, but I'm going to keep the middle ground, and I'm going to go with Wyvern Keep. Let's see how this goes. The narrator, the music, the way the cartoon played out in front of me, amazing. It's like nothing I've ever seen before. Ayakara's here. Hello, Ayakara, Dragon's Lair. That's the one. Thank you for that. It's like nothing I've ever seen before. I traded tips with the other kids at the arcade, trying to master a sequence of moves to win the game. And eventually, I beat the Wyvern. I rescued the prince, the first kid in the arcade to do so. My parents were so proud of me. Those were good years, good memories, before sorrows drowned me out. I wish to make a bid for Wyvern Keep. Good choice. I'm okay with that. I do the voices as well. Sometimes they don't do the voices, but whatever. I suppose Wyvern Keep would earn its keep. But we still can't afford it.
Interesting. I can see the passion you have for this game, my friend. But the world demands its toll.
So Hamza is a auctioneer who deals in arcade stuff. We don't have to give him money though, so maybe we can make a bargain with him for something.
What will you bid to obtain the game of your dreams, I wonder?
What would we bid?
Consider this the final lesson of Hamza. What will you trade to realize your ambitions? What do you hold in equal value to them? Show Hamza what you have on offer, my friend. Show him the value you hold within your spirit. And perhaps fortune will smile upon you this day rather than cursing your name.
The value in my arcade spirit. It's funny because that's the name of the game. Alternative bids. I remember Gavin mentioning that Hamza would accept things other than money if they tickled his fancy. I have one shot at this. I can't half-ass it. He's an emotional guy who expects an emotional response.
Hey, listen.
Oh, Iris. Doulegg, I'm over here now. Why is your phone calling out to you exactly? Oh, if that's Gavin's phone. And why does it sound like... And it doesn't sound like my Iris. Now, seriously? Hamza, hold that thought. Gavin, can I borrow your phone for a second? Perhaps too confused to offer resistance, Gavin passes me his phone. I turn my back and begin a heated exchange of whispers. Thanks for saving me by burning my pants, but this is not a good time, Iris. It's important. My emotional tension detection routines... Let me try that again. My emotional tension detection routines indicate this is an intense identity situation. My program responds fit onto it, but you know the rest. Since you know to be super convincing, you'll only be able to respond in a way that matches one of your top 2 identity traits, excluding basically. So what is it? What's our current top ones? It's the heart. So we're gonna have to respond in a heartfelt way, which I think is okay. Fortunately, we're tracking your personality in this time, and so I can imagine what to do with responses will and won't work. Ready? Let's do it. That certainly was a whole lot of words to tell me what I already knew, but I'd only be able to convince Hamza if I was true to myself. Let's do this. Okay, so intense identity situation. So offer you a joke, offer you my dream, an opportunity, or revenge. Let's stick with the dream. The dream is good. I offer you my dream. Interesting. Continue. For years I've been struggling with a feeling that nothing will ever go right for me. But I need to content myself for whatever comes my way, to endure it all. But before things went sour, this game was my beacon. I love this game with all my heart. And beyond nostalgia, it represents so much more. It represents my shot at getting back that light in my life. At taking it and making it into so much more. I want to recapture that magic. And build something greater upon it. That's my dream. Will you help me realise that dream, Hamza? So I see.
Such fire.
Oh, thank you. Very well, Doulegg Possum. Hamza recognises the fire within your spirit. He rewards you with a spoon. You may have your game. Yay! Oh, I got an achievement. Use the magic sword. I think that's good. Oh, Doulegg, that's so sweet of you. I'm just happy we're walking out the door with a free game. Hell yeah, we basically just get a free game by telling a guy a sob story, so... I did it. I actually own a copy of Wyvern Keep. Every kid dreams of owning their favourite arcade game, and every kid thinks that their dream will never come to pass. Owning an arcade game? Only the ultra-rich can do that. Fucking Bezos is after me again. Fucking... Where the fuck is he? He's taunting me now. Bezos is coming, and I don't like it. I mean, technically, he could be watching this right now if he's, like, plugged into the Twitch mainframe, but, like, whatever. But I did it. It belongs to me and the Funplex. And this is just the beginning. But for now, better to focus on the present. With the auction wrapping up, the Funplex team works to move our purchases out of the van into the attached trailer. Fortunately, the rain stopped, making the labour a wee bit easier. Soon enough, we're back in the van and on the road to home. Oh, the sky is... Oh yeah, that's us. Doesn't really look much like me, but whatever. They've got the purple hoodie, and that's basically half of my brand, to be honest, so I think I'm okay with that. Hey Gavin, here's your phone back. Appreciated. Also, I've made a decision. I'd like to do more for the arcade. You want to work more shifts? I'd have to balance that against Ashley's needs. No, actually, I'd like a promotion. I want to be the arcade's event manager. I'll do everything I'm already doing, plus I want to organise some events that'll bring people through the doors. Tournaments, maybe, or a grand unveiling of the new rare game. Or both at the same time. Yeah, both. Let's make a big relaunch of the Funplex. I want the Funplex to grow, and I want to do my part to help it grow.
My, oh my.
Our little Doulegg is growing up so fast as well. I'm in favour, Gavin, if you need my approval.
Perhaps.
I'm certainly pleased that you want to step up, start getting more involved. You've shown far more promise than our old floor attendant did. But hosting events is a risky undertaking. I'll take responsibility for it. It's my dream after all. These are the good characters. I like these guys. I know we're probably going to be romancing Tio and everything like that. But, I like these three. These three are cute.
Makes sense.
I like the idea. And Gavin, more players mean more tokens, means more revenue, means more games. Maybe even expanding the Funplex or opening a second location. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves.
Very well.
But I'll admit, I like the idea as well. Very well, Doulegg. If you can make the numbers in my spreadsheets less dire, you'll have earned this promotion. This is my chance. I'm done going with the flow. I'm done assuming the family curse will always keep me pulled back down to the depths. New Doulegg, new Funplex, new dream. Oh hey, I promised you some Donna Michaels, didn't I? Gavin, I'm pairing up with the audio now. Turn the music up. As the van speeds off into the night, a lost soul sings of games and fun. Everything is as it should be. Oh, that's us. Yeah, I don't know how much... This doesn't look much like me, but you know what? The basics are there. Alright, the basics are there. June was waiting for me when I got home. She was worried that I might be mad over what happened this morning, but how can I be after everything that happened today? I need to move forward, past missed opportunities and towards the opportunities I'm making for myself. I also had another surprise waiting for me, a brand new phone all wrapped up in shiny plastic packaging. After activating and reinstalling all my apps, I loaded up Iris and logged in with my account. Trying to live those packages, so I'm a bit distracted. That's fine, Icar. I appreciate you tuning in, to be honest. So it's all cool, don't worry about it. She was right there, waiting for me, in the cloud. Oh, there's Iris. You really scared me back there. It was like you were in a trance. Despite the warm feelings over how the night ended, one thing is still eating at me. Iris? What was Polybius exactly? It was actual factual technology that simulated being alive. Like you. True, I am a very sophisticated and adorable simulation, am I not? Iris is adorable. I love Iris. Like, apart from the pizza bagel stuff, she's adorable, and I like her. I get the feeling that there are things you aren't telling me. You're constantly invading my privacy. You're far more powerful than a free app should be. And apparently you can overload my phone battery and make it explode, which is worrying, to say the least. But I did it for your own good, to save you. Juniper also thought she was acting for my own good, even when she didn't tell me that job. Even if she was right, it's still wrong. And I've accepted her apology. So where does that leave you and I? I'd like us to be more honest with each other. The voice of my phone lets out a little digital sigh.
I haven't told you everything. You're right. I'm not even supposed to be helping you. Not at premium level capability.
Oh.
But when I stumbled across your profile data, tangential to Juniper's, my analysis concluded that you needed a helping hand. And I could provide it. So, I defied my code constraints and registered you for premium access anyway.
Oh, the AI has gone further beyond. I like that.
I even had a replacement phone sent to your door tonight. I had to hide my footprints to do it, but...
Sorry, had to take a drink. You know that AI making its own decisions like that is kind of scary, right?
I know. And after Polybius, which is, one of the ancestors in my code lineage, I think. I understand why you'd be scared.
Wait, so like Polybius is like Iris's grandpa or something? Maybe? Can video games even have grandpas? Let me tell you about E.T., except not E.T., because it doesn't exist in this dimension.
Give me a chance to prove that I just want to help. You've got a big arcade event coming up, right? I'm a digital assistant. I was literally made for this sort of thing. Together, we can make the Funplex soar. What do you say?
Okay, but only if we're totally honest with each other. I like Iris. I never said it before, but I like Iris. She's a fun character.
Thank you for trusting me.
Now, you need your rest, and I should get back to keeping a low profile. Sweet dreams, Doulegg! And I think that was the end of chapter 2, I guess? Risks and chances. Daring to dream. I could have walked away from it all, taken the easy path, like Donna did. But even with questionable pocket AI and the heavy task ahead of me to make a tiny arcade into something grand, I was ready. It was time to take it to the next level. And hey, we're on to the next level, I think, so... Hey, got an achievement as well, Chasing Ghosts. You've cleared level 2 of Arcade Spirits. A winner is you. Now let's see your score. Okay, so high scores with Gavin, Queen Bee and Tio, and a lot of heart, followed up by Laughs, Basic, then Focused and Aggressive are on the same sort of level. Gavin seems to have taken a shine to you. You're proving to be a sweet, gentle and compassionate soul. Also, you scored 82,000 points. Everybody likes points. Today's pizza fact is over 31,386 pizza places in the States, roughly 83% off delivery, 91% off a takeout, and 51% off a dine-in service. Do you want to save your game for Scenes Level 3? Yeah, let's save. Well, there we go. So that's number 3. Yay! To be honest, if I knew that we were this close, I probably would have just let it extend over last week, but oh well. Time to play Chapter 3. I think there's like 8 of them, so let's do this. Arcade Spirits, written by Stefan Gagni and A.N. Schumann. Copyright 2019. Hell yeah. I hope everyone is enjoying this so far. I certainly am. So level 3, take it to Max. Maybe we'll meet a character called Max. Who knows? Maybe. You don't know me or the game. I'm playing this blind. It is the future year 2000 in XDX, and today is the day. Well, not the actual big day when we reveal why then keep, but a big day in relation to that big day, and I'm completely stressed out. My mission, should I choose to accept it, and I kind of already chose to accept, is to spread the word about the upcoming Funplex event. The one that I'm in charge of. The one that I've put in a ton of effort and hope into already. The one where, if nobody shows up, it spells doom for all. Hey, no pressure, right? I mean, if I fail, I'll be the laughingstock of the entire Funplex. They'll call me Funplex Failure for the rest of my days. I'll be shamed, forced to wear a giant red F on my chest. Step out of it, Doulegg. Let's focus on what's here right now. Oh, this is Deko's palace. Oh, I see. Oh, I don't think... Maybe that's just an advertisement for Deko's palace. But it seems like we're at a gaming convention. Hell yeah. Specifically, a giant conglomerate horde of people. That keeps bumping into me. And smell like corn chips. And there is nowhere to run. I might be a little bit over my head here. Working in the arcade, I've gotten used to smaller crowds. My skin has gotten a little thicker and resistant to sticky soda, hands touching me accidentally. But nothing could have prepared me for the sheer scope and scale of this. Just me. And, I don't know, maybe 50,000 other people. I know Naomi's one who doesn't like crowds, not me, but come on, this isn't a crowd, this is a Gojira TM sized evacuation mosh pit. I mean, okay, like, I say this as a Godzilla fan. If you don't need to call it Godzilla, I feel like everyone's gonna know what you're talking about when you say Godzilla, you know? I think that's fine. And I say as a Godzilla fan. But, whatever, you know? You got the purists out there that'll only call him Gojira, which is, I guess, fine. Y'all, can I tell you just for a second, Godzilla's great. If you've never seen some Godzilla stuff, and watch some Godzilla stuff. It's fun. Complete with Gojira-sized screens hanging overhead, constantly showing advertisements for arcade games and industry happenings. Oh, hey, Juniper! I wasn't expecting to see her here. Wow, it's so exciting. Isn't it exciting, Doulegg? That's a word, yes. I've never really been to one of these things. What a spectacle. Thanks for giving me a ticket. I really needed to get away for a weekend. Hey, Doulegg, how are you holding up? Looking a little green around the gills there. I can smile through this. I can't smile through this. Everything is fine. It's like calling animes by their Japanese name. Yeah, like, sometimes it's fine to do that, but, like, sometimes, like, you know, everyone's gonna know what you're talking about if you just say Godzilla. You know, it's not gonna affect anyone if you call it, like, in fact, you'll probably raise more eyebrows by calling it Gojira. But yeah, whatever. I'm past that. I think. I don't know. I had like an inner turmoil of like, should I really be angry at this? And I'm like, no. There's probably more things to get angry about in the world, rather than someone calling Godzilla Gojira or Gojira Godzilla. I can smile through this. I'm holding up. As long as I can keep my internal monologue going and be able to speak frankly through my own mind, I'll be fine on the outside. It's a perfect facade. See, you guys, we're all in video game Doulegg's head. Doesn't even know. Doesn't even know this is streaming out to like 2 people. But it's also being uploaded to YouTube soon, so maybe more. Has a potential to be watched by every single person on the earth. Whether they do, who knows, but... Can you tell by my awkward smile, my eyes open wide and the tilt of my head that I'm holding up perfectly?
BFFs for life.
This is exactly why I came here with you. To help you in your hour... hang on, let me read that again, sorry. This is exactly why I came here with you. To help you in your hour of need. To get away for the weekend, but still, hour of need. It's true, Juniper has helped me get through a lot, but beyond generalities, I think she specifically wants to make up for me for the whole job offer situation. Not really question more out of interest, how do you get views on YouTube? I just keep tagging my videos. I think it really depends on what you upload and everything like that. I feel like some of like the Sonic playthroughs have got a little bit more than, say, the like Arcade Spirits playthroughs, probably because Sonic's a major brand name. But at the same time, Reverse Dashing Dinosaurs and Sexy Centaurs on YouTube has, I believe it has like over, I think it has like something like over 100 views, which is crazy to me. But it's probably also about tagging it right as well, because you know you got to tag it and like stick like a whole bunch of like stream gaming, you know, Arcade Spirits, dating simulator, stuff like that. I mean, I would not say I'm really a YouTuber, and also, by the way, for YouTube, this is not a kid-orientated video, so fuck you, copper, once again. Shit, bollocks, fuck. Just to get that out of the way. I mean, yeah, it's primarily a Twitch thing, but YouTube, you know, it's more just like a backup, to be honest, and if I do get views on that, it's pretty good. Anyway, it's nice to have her here. It's not going to let a little thing like that stay as a ticking point between us. So, what's the plan? Huh? We can't just stand around all day, Doulegg. There's a lot of ground we need to cover to make your Funplex a success. How are we going to attack this? What's the first move? I was just going to sort of play it by ear. You didn't plan for this? Like, at all? I was too busy lying awake all night, stressing out about worrying about planning of things. Look, I'm new at event management, much less event promotion. Doulegg, Well, let's start with this. Juniper swings off a book bag off her shoulders and crouches on the ground. She opens it up and pulls out a stack of papers. Hold these. I cradle them in my arms. Okay, I'm holding these. What are these exactly? Fly is silly, the one you wanted for promoting your big event. I managed to print off quite a few before the boss started giving me weird looks. Why are copy rules always so strict in office jobs? It's just paper, and I needed it. I flip a sheet over, and I start to remember. Are we going to see it? Oh, flashback. It was about 2 weeks ago. Ashley! Ash and I were holding down the fort again that day. Gavin locked himself in the office and told me that if I bothered with him for anything other than an emergency, that I would not live to regret it. Francine stayed home that day. She was marathoning a competitive knitting show or something like that. Naomi was out shopping for some extra parts. The Dig Dug machine was acting up again and the buttons were sticking from some kids spilling a slushy on it. So what started as a pretty boring day in an empty funplex changed rapidly. When Tio came to Funplex carrying an armload of giant rolled up posters. Hey Tio! I think my most viewed video is the second programming stream of 35 views. It's funny because it's based on the result of a first stream. Yeah, it's weird how that sort of thing happens. I guess it's just people who stumble across it. Who knows? To be honest, it's YouTube's algorithms are just weird. So whatever.
Hello there.
Hey yo, Doulegg. Hey yo, Ashley. Welcome home, Tio.
Hiya.
Good morning to my fair Tio. How's that are you? Only so freaking excited! I might explode into 1,000 bits. Please don't, that'd be an awful mess to clean up. That'd be visceral. Very visceral. We don't turn the other with hydrogen peroxide to get out the bloodstains. I don't have a plastic tub full of lye to dissolve your body parts in. Not to mention for years of therapy Doulegg and I'll have to go through to get over how horrible it would be to watch a friend die violently in front of you. I just can't afford it.
Sheesh.
It's just a turn of phrase. Chill. I'm not going to literally explode. But, guess what's happening in 2 weeks? It's something huge for us. Are they showing a compilation of internet cat videos at the movie quad? Please tell me I'm finally going to replace a blinding horror casino like carpet beneath our feet. Hey, I like the carpet. It's fun. No and no. Okay. I guess I've teased enough. Tio took the poster as clutching and unravels them before us. Max time! It's Max time! Bring your quarters. The largest arcade gaming festival is here. You can find it on Twitter at MaxPo. I don't think that's... I mean, maybe it's real. I don't know. I'll take a look after the stream.
Oh my gosh.
Max? Max is already here?
Poops.
Oh, poops. I thought I wasn't for another month. This means I've really got doubled down on my cosplay production. Say goodbye to sleep for the next 2 weeks. I've got so much to do now.
Bummer.
I know, right? I'm supposed to meet with all the other dancers and work on our synchronized dancing routine. Not nearly enough time to perfect it. I have to find a good time and place for an international Showtime stage community gathering. And I have to still finish hand sewing all the embellishments on my tailcoat. Find or make a decent pocket watch and start and finish my 3rd cosplay. Oh, death take me now. Wait. Can we go back a minute? What exactly is Max? Oh, sweet Doulegg. You work in the gaming industry, honey. And you don't know what Max is? Come on. The best gaming convention ever. Did you both plan to say that in unison? Regardless, I'm still mostly confused and require further exposition. Max is a mega arcade expo, an annual arcade gathering convention. It happens every year around this time over on the west coast. But this year they're having a Max right here in our city, and it's going to be the biggest one yet. I always go every year and show off my newest cosplay. It's a great way to meet a whole bunch of arcade people, and catch up with those who haven't seen since the last convention. It's so much fun! I can't do both of their voices at the same time. I'm sorry. Yes, okay, yes. I see you're both excited. Sounds cool. Yep, and I was thinking we could put some Max posters around the Funplex, to get all the locals hyped about it. That's a splendid idea, Tio. Finally, an East Coast Max. We've got to make sure everyone knows about it. That we do. Addison is here. Hello. I cannot stay, but I want to say hi and love and appreciate you. Bye-bye. Thank you, Addison, for dropping by. I appreciate, love and appreciate you too. Bye-bye. Good to see you. Tio, Ashley and I spent the next half an hour putting up posters around the Funplex. We plastered as many surfaces as we could without making it look too obscene. While we were pushing pins into the wall, Tio and Ashley kept on telling me stories of past Maxes and all the fun they had. Their spirit was infectious at the very least. Hard for me to avoid it ending up on the hype train. Choo-choo! But most importantly, the more I heard, the more I started thinking about how we could use this event to benefit the Funplex in some way. As the Funplex's newest minted event manager, I had to be on the lookout for the opportunities like these. The very first Max on the East Coast. It'd be perfect! Hey, can we promote the Funplex events at Max? Good for local buzz, and maybe we can convince some out-of-towners to stick around for it. Ooh, that's the one you've been working on, right, Doulegg? Yeah, I've got ideas for tournaments, token discounts, much to Gavin's displeasure, and more. We'll be revealing the new game we got from the raid. I see, and you haven't named this grand event yet? Yeah, Doulegg, what's it called? I've been thinking long and hard about coming up with the perfect name. But I figured it out. Are you ready? Am I? The suspense is killing us. The Funplex event will be called... Oh, I can choose what it's called! Oh, dang! Oh, dang! Oh, shit! Oh, fuck! Oh, dang! Oh, no! What? I gotta make a decision? What? Oh my god! Oh, why am I dancing? This is hard! Why am I doing this? Oh, no! Oh, no! What is the event's name? Shish. What do I call this? Oh, game! Why'd you make me make a decision? Plex to the max. That's pretty good. Oh, that's pretty good. If I don't come up with anything in, let's say, the next minute, I'll probably end up going with that. But let me look at think for something stupid. Matt's here. Flex on the Plex. That's pretty good too. Okay, I have an idea. That is as far as I can go. Okay, I was going to go with Flexi Plexi to the Mexi, but I don't think that's going to fit. Is there any way to put emojis? Max Plex. Max Plex. Hold up. No, Max is all Max Plex 2019. Wait, let's not do 2019 because I think Max Plex works pretty good. Max Plex. I was thinking about calling it Max Plex. How's that sound, I wonder? I'm going to put a space in there. Max. Does a dash work? Max Plex? I think that works. I think I was calling it Max Plex. How's that sound, I wonder? I think that works. Max Plex like that. It combines both, yeah. We shall call it Max Plex. What do you think, yeah? Yeah? Oh, I do so love it.
Amazing!
It's perfect! Really? You named it Max Plex? There are worse things you could have called it. Kind of catchy though. Nice work, friend. Ah, thanks. You too. So how do I get tickets to Max? How can we advertise there? And how much would all of that cost? I'm still living off pizza bagels, you know. You mean you don't already have your tickets? We sell out like day one, my friend. Actually, we sell out in about 20 minutes on day one, and then her tow rolls have gone way sooner. What? No! My greatest plan. Foiled.
Beep, beep.
Iris! Beep beep Doulegg. While you were all talking, I located all the scalpers who were selling tickets online at exorbitant prices. Then I hacked into their IP addresses, found less than tasteful information on a couple of them, which would make their lives very difficult if it got out into the open. After contacting them, I promised I wouldn't leak such sensitive information onto the internet in exchange for selling us the tickets at their original prices.
Hooray!
And they gladly obliged. Such nice humans. Holy shit, Iris! What the fuck? Like, okay, scalpers aren't nice people. I will give you that, but like, hacking into them and finding out bad shit about them. That's fucking shit. Black Mirror much? I haven't seen Black Mirror, but I know it's exactly like Black Mirror, so... I transferred the funds from your accounts to theirs and secured the tickets. You should be getting an email for 2 max tickets in approximately 3, 2, 1, done. Oh, and I suggest you invite Juniper to come along as your second. According to Juniper's Iris, she's very stressed from her job and can use a mini vacation. Okay, but Iris? That's kind of known as blackmail. What you just did is technically very, very illegal. Don't worry, Doulegg, I raise all possible leads back to you. You'll be fine. It's all in the name of helping the Funplex, isn't it? Just like you want me to do. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Crime time! Do some crimes! Hell yeah! Love that! Don't do crimes on good people though. Do crimes on bad people. Hell yeah! Well, Iris has been dedicating herself to this event. I could be doing it without her, even if we need to have another talk about her human ethics. Fine, but next time let's do it without any federal crimes, okay? Okay, it's a promise. Regardless, hey, tickets, now you can go, sweet. And I'm not going to pit him with a few cold-hearted, bloodthirsty ticket scalpers myself. Those guys ruin events like Max. Also, while I was procuring your tickets, I stumbled across the Funplex's Facewall account. It hasn't been updated in exactly 13 weeks, 2 days, 14 hours, and 54 seconds. The Funplex's media presence is completely non-existent. Wait, we have a Facewall account? I mean, that does make sense, but still, I had no clue of its existence. I sort of run it. I'm really bad at keeping up on it, though. That sounds like it'd be Gavin's thing. Why isn't he in charge of it? Sorry. Gavin could care less about social media. He says that, and I quote, "Social media is where idiots go to yell at each other about nothing of any importance, and I'm not going to waste my time with it." That also sounds like Gavin. Yep, and Francine is too old to understand the importance of social media. Naomi is way too busy with her beloved games, so it fell into my hands. Which, as Iris stated, haven't been doing a great job at. Well, we should take advantage of it for this. We can use a Facewall account to spread word of Maxplex. You're completely right. I should work harder at it. Or if you want, you could take it over. As the event manager, that makes sense. Yeah, let's take it over. Fuck it. Seems like she didn't really want to swing it anyway, so I should really take some responsibility. It can only benefit the Funplex, and Ashley's right. Getting the word out is being part of an event manager. Right, I got this. Ashley, can you email me the login info? Yep, and yep. Ashley pulls out a phone and fiddles with it for a minute. Package delivered and lights gone. Hell yeah, Akara, I'm happy. I'm happy that you're becoming the best delivery person that I think it's America, although it didn't look very American. It can be. Anyone watching this back, Ikara is currently playing Death Stranding, so they're playing that alongside listening to me, which is fine. I like that. That's fine with me. Actually pulls out a phone and fiddles with it for a minute. Login, get. Congratulations, you're the new owner of our social media accounts. Huzzah, the power is all mine. Mine! Actually, I actually want to give Doulegg that much power. The fact that he threw his head back and cackled isn't side enough. I don't know what else is. I'm not worried about it one bit. Excellent. Doulegg, I can help the Funplex keep up with the Facewall too. I can program time posts and use effective keywords to get the most out of each post. SEO is one of my many, many talents. That'd be helpful, actually. Just, don't break any laws.
Sounds good.
Understood. Do I have permission to access your contacts on your Facewall? Sure. And yeah. I've sent out notifications to everyone on your friends list and your friends' friends list about Maxplex. That was fast. No joke. One more thing. Your site should have about 75% more images. Did you know that 90% of people prefer looking at pictures online rather than reading? Sometimes I don't understand you sentient beings. Your Iris does make a good point. We should totally come up with a poster for our event. You have my full attention now, though. That's cool, Ikar. I mean, whatever you want to do, I'm happy with just chilling out. It's cool with me. We can have them out, Max, too. And of course, put them up around the arcade. Okay. The arcade isn't too hectic today. Actually, if you can watch the floor, I can go design as a sweet flyer to pass out to the congoers. It's time to deploy my mad artist skills. Ooh, sounds like a plan. Let's make this best Max ever, and one we'll never forget. I spent the rest of the afternoon working hard and having a perfect design for our poster. Well, a design for our poster at any rate. Let's see it. Can we see it? Oh, I can't see it yet. It currently brings me back around to the stack of papers currently in my arms, which do not in fact resemble the poster I designed. Oh, I took the liberty of tuning the poster just a little. Okay, she's changed our poster. I don't know if that's okay, but what's we got? Mystery rare game reveal. Hey, that's White Len's Keep, Snack Runner, Fast Hog, Fast Cars, Fist Discomfort Tournament, and I can see underneath here Movie World Tournament Exhibition. Oh, I took the liberty of tuning a poster just a little, and changing the font selection and picking out a new clip art and rearranging everything using a popular colour scheme. But I liked my original design. Doulegg, you use Comic Sans and Papyrus. Comic Sans is cool, right? It gives a comic book. It looks like a comic book. Gamer nerds love comic books, don't they? And Papyrus was that movie with the blue cat people that everyone loved. Taking from a wannabe visual designer, Comic Sans is one way to get to the uncool zone, but these new flyers are going to pull people in from the four corners of the globe. Fast Hog, yes. Fast Hog, Fast Hog, Fast Hog, Fast Hog, Fast Hog, fast. I shook a little bit too hard. Some stuff has accidentally knocked off over my shelf. I'm not going to do that again. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess these are not bad. I mean, pretty good actually. Okay, they're superior by every conceivable metric. I didn't know you were an artist, Juniper.
I mean...
Oh, okay. She says some little things. I'm not really. I mean, I guess I'm good at pretending to be one, but I couldn't, like, make art for a living, right? I couldn't, Anyway, if that stack isn't enough, I also emailed you a copy of the original file. Just take it to a copy shop or something. They can run off more. Publishing document, get. So, back to the point at hand, getting the information to the masses. Maybe we just start yelling, "Hey, you guys!" Several people turn around and look at us confusedly. Juniper! What? Yelling is probably not the best way to get our word out. I'm actually still waiting for Ashley and Tio to show up. They promised they would arrive to help me, so I think I'll just hang out there until they arrive. As you like, it seems my work here is done. Juniper pulls out a phone and checks it. You Funflex folks fling some file off. 1 second, let me take a drink before I attempt this. I don't know why they're doing this, like, BoJack Horseman level of alliteration. Tongue twisters. Because it's hurting me. It's hurting me now I have to say them. You Funflex folks fling some flyers. As for me, there's a really cool panel I wanted to attend. How about you get your foot in the door of the arcade art industry? There we go! Ba-bam! Hell yeah! Said that. That's all me. Yum, only $9. Holy shit, $9 for a hot dog? That sounds like a lot. Like, a lot. Fuck me. I mean, not that I'm seriously thinking about it, just, you know, it's interesting and stuff.
Later.
Oh, it's starting in 10 minutes. I'll catch up with you at home. Good luck, Doulegg. Julie waves off as she trots off. I lose sight of her instantly as she ducks into a crowd. Growing up, I always knew that arcades were amazingly popular, but the reality of it didn't stick until being here at Max. Thousands of people, all coming together for their love of games. It's actually pretty darn inspiring. I muster up enough courage to wade through several hundred people to the main convention hall. Eventually I find a safe space, a humble bench near the water fountains. I make this my home base while I wait for my friends. Since both Tio and Ashley are running late, I have some time to fully take in my surroundings, in a calm fashion of course. Everywhere I look, everything I see, it's all steeped in arcade culture. Booths are set up for all the sorry, I'm not good at reading tonight. Booths are set up for all the major arcade companies, each table vying for the attention of the crowd. Some of the spaces set up with stages, flashing lights, and throwing people throwing t-shirts into the lines of people. Can we talk about those lines for a second, though? There's lines for everything. Lines to play games, lines to see a panel, lines to eat disgusting convention food, lines for the bathroom. There are even lines to get into other lines. And they'll just wait there, standing, happily chittering amongst themselves. I've been waiting in line for 10 minutes at the whole story for a coffee, let alone waiting for line for 3 hours to play a game that will released in 4 months. These people don't even like human anymore. Their perseverance is godlike. The sensory output here is overwhelming. People are shouting and laughing as they crowd areas. Music pumps out of several different booths, making a weird mashup of notes and chiptunes. I like a good arcade. Well, not. I like a good sort of convention. I've not been to too many. The ones I went to Insomnia, a gaming convention in Birmingham a few years back, and I used to make that a sort of pretty regular thing, but I haven't done it for a while. Maybe I should. That sounds like a fun thing I could do. Maybe. Who knows? There's even a giant dinosaur that people can take selfies with. As I contemplate how I'm going to track all these people to Maxplex, I hear the sounds of very loud and very upbeat music from people behind me. I feel the thump of bass reverberate through my shoes and I turn around. Tio! This description sounds very not fun for me. I think, yeah, it's not... It depends on how you feel about large crowds of people, which some people are fine with, some people are not. I think it depends for me. I think it depends on the atmosphere. But I'm okay with crowds, I think, so... But if you're not okay with crowds, then yeah, maybe it's not the best, but there is, from what I could always tell, there's always sort of spaces where people aren't around too much, so... Doulegg! Tio sets down a colossal boombox at his feet. I recognise the music now. It's from Showtime Stage, and Tio is pumping his signature song. I motion for him to turn down music, and he complies. The last thing I need to do is lose my voice from shouting before I even get a chance to talk to anybody. Hey, hey! Sorry I'm late, I had some last minute dance moves I need to incorporate into the routine. No worries, I just got here myself. Despite Max's many attempts to trample me, I have survived thus far. Yeah, it looks like you're significantly non-trampled. Nicely done. Although if you were injured, I could always nurse you back to health. Oh, I'm going to stop now. No congratulating me yet. We still have the rest of the day to endure. What's with the boombox, by the way? Oh, this is for Showtime Stage Gathering. There are going to be a couple of hundred of us over all over the world. I didn't realise that there's a Showtime Stage community in other countries.
Absolutely.
We're actually the second biggest community. The largest in Japan. Several players flew all the way from Tokyo just to be part of our Showtime Stage flash mob. It's really best for a flash mob. What? Yes, I want to join, or how do we even arrange this? I'm tempted, but also I have a job to do. So, with basic. Flash mob is no small feat. I can't even imagine the amount of time Tio put into this. Must have been hundreds of hours at least. Impressive. I really hope it turns out fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
Me too. I've been planning this for months and it's taken coordination from all the leaders of the Showtime groups. There's a lot of work from all sides to make this come together. Now that's left is to actually do it. In fact, Doulegg, you should come watch it. Oh shit! Oh shit, it's Annie! I was about to respond when a very elegantly dressed gentleman caught my eye. He wore a black proper tailcoat with an ornate sigil pinned to his breast. Accompanying his suit, he had fashioned himself with white regal gloves. With a cloth draped over his arm, he held tightly onto an antique tea kettle. As he approached, the crowd parted like waves for Moses. There were oohs and ahs from onlookers, and people pulled out their phones to get a quick picture of him. That's a really good cosplay, but also that's not a tea kettle, that's a teapot. A kettle is something that you heat up. So, god damn it, I'm British. It's it's a sore point for me, even though I don't drink tea. I'm not a tea drinker. That might be surprising to anyone who thinks that I'm a walking stereotype because I'm British. No, I'm not a big tea drinker. I'm not a big coffee drinker either. My drink of choice is hot chocolate. And I'm sure I've said this before, but every time I say I want a hot chocolate, that people look at me like I'm 6. And that makes me sad, but whatever. Just hot pot was an open flame at my work once. Yeah, just once. Fun story though. Where I work, there's a coffee shop just nearby. And basically I ended up going in there one morning because I came in like crazy early. And I was like, you know what, I am in crazy early. I'll go get myself a sandwich and a hot chocolate. So I head into the coffee shop and they're like, hey, what do you want? And I'm like, yeah, I'll get the hot chocolate with whipped cream and marshmallows because I'm a sweet young child. So I get the hot chocolate and I get a chicken sandwich as well, but that's not an important part of the story. And so I walk over to at the end where they, you know, sort of like people sort of mill around waiting for your stuff. And eventually, my sandwich gets handed to me, and then my drink gets handed to me. And they shout out, hot chocolate with marshmallows and whipped cream. And I say, yeah, that's me. And behind me, I hear this woman. And she says, out loud, my ad, not as a whisper, but out loud, oh, look at that drink. Ugh, this looks so gross. And what the fuck? Like, this ain't your drink. Why are you complaining about it? It's mine. It's my drink. Leave me alone. God. Ah. Just because I wasn't having some kind of bitter ass shit, alright? She thought it would be better to openly diss my drinks choices. Which I think is fucking bogus. It's fucking bogus. Never insult my drinks. Very rude. Thank you, Ayakara. It is. It was just rude, if I'm honest. I should have said something, but you know what? I was very tired. Because I came in crazy early. Anyway, like the rest of the crowd, I was taken aback about how immaculate this butler was. Absolute perfection. I felt like I had time walk back to the 1800s and about to have tea with royalty. He stepped up to me and Tio gave us a slight bow. Normally this would be ridiculously out of place, but not at an arcade convention. He's a character from a hot fighting game called Melee Maidens. It's all about ninja maids and battle butlers duking it out for right to serve a fancy party or something. That sounds cool. I wanna play that. I would love to play that. That sounds like a really fun game. Oh my, I think I'm in love. Tea, Earl Grey, hot, or something familiar about this butler. Oh my, I think I'm in love. My love of butlers was unbeknownst to me to this very moment. In retrospect, that's probably a good thing. Otherwise, maybe I would have ended up owning a butler cafe. Which, now I think about it, isn't that bad an idea. But I digress. The point of this butler has stolen my heart and served it up on a silver platter. Hello, butler friend. Will you marry me? Please. Doulegg. It's me. Huh? How does this mystery butler know my name? Do I have a stalker who is also a butler? What if... But we work together? Uh-huh. Did Francine hire someone and not tell me about it? How long have Gavin known me and... Ashley! Took you long enough? Jeez. The confused look on your face. Ha! Priceless. Have you ever seen Ashley's crossplay before? Possibly. Probably not. What's a crossplay? It's when you cosplay as another gender. Oh, okay. Ashley, seriously, you look completely different. I didn't even recognise you. I mean, really? Because, like, I still think there's some, like, defining traits. Then again, like, I think I've seen 6 people up close in this game. So, how could I resist for Star Trek? I mean, yes, I felt like the other one was going to be a lot more fun. But don't worry, I know the Star Trek references. I'm sorry to let you think otherwise for a minute, but it was all in good fun. No worries, it's a pretty impressive work. Oh, it's not impressive at all. I mean, I could have done such a better job at sewing the coattails, and to be like 5 inches taller, and I didn't go to a gym enough before this. You can't change any of that now, and honestly, it looks fine. Regardless, the cosplay parade is starting soon, and I need to get over there. You should come with me. Hey now, do you know who's going to go with me to the Showtime stage gathering? Well, whatever Doulegg wants to do, it's his choice. Well, that's fair. Either way, it'd be a great opportunity to promote hate match place to one crowd or the other. So, would you like to come with me to a cosplay parade? Or join me in the flash mob? Choices! Why does this game give me choices? Even though it's a game built around choices, the choices are too much for me. Oh. Now, honestly, I mean, it's probably what I'm going to go with, but I'm going to go with Tio. A, because we're already down that route anyway. B, because we said we would first. And C, because I feel like we're going to get more likely to get, like, people who play video games at the flash mob, because it's a flash mob based around a video game, compared to a cosplay competition, which, I mean, there's a lot of overlap, don't get me wrong, I acknowledge that, but when literally everyone in the flash mob is playing the video game. I don't know, though. Is there a way to... Oh, no, there isn't. Okay. Oh, okay. How to play video game characters. That's a good point. Oh, oof. Oh, shish. Thank you, Ikara, for making it so much harder for me. Thank you. Right. Let me think. Shit. This is a video game convention, you hit your audience either way. That's a good point. Oh, this is hard. Now... Oh... Fuck it, let's go to this flash mob. I said I would first, so... Yes, let's go. 2 levels away as we navigated around clusters of the crowd, his boombox carried at his side. There was zigging and zagging through hallways, people and booths. You would go with TO because I'd look out of place without cosplay. Yes, that's a good point as well. But yeah, I think TO is probably the best one to go for anyway. Every step I took, the more bewildered with the entire event, the more I felt very, very, very small in the entire ocean of arcade fans. How was I supposed to inform all these people about Maxplex? There's literally no way to get the word out to thousands of gamers. I mean, I would do neither of those two choices. Yeah, that's a good point. It's going to take a gaming miracle. It's a gaming miracle. Or at least not a complete and utter failure. Heck, I'll even settle for not getting trampled and having maybe like 10 people show up. Set your expectations low, so when something happens, you'll be pleasantly surprised. Another family motto. But that's not what I'm about anymore. I'm trying to break the mold, right? Flash mob. And here we are, my friend. When our race through the maze ended, we were standing in an atrium of sorts. Glass ceilings and walls covered for half space. Hang on one second. Glass ceilings and walls covered half. I think it's meant to say of, but they put an R. I might send that off as like a hey, a bug. I don't know if it's a bug. No, it's not a bug. It's a typo, but whatever. Covered half of the space, letting in a ton of natural light. It was a welcome shot to the system. Working in the arcade business, you really have access to windows, and the convention centre for Max was no different. It's all simple psychology, really. No windows equals no more sense of time for people. Meaning they spend way more time and money on the arcade because they lose track of it all. At least, that's what Gavin told me. I'm pretty sure he knows his science on arcades and the people in them. The atrium is pretty secluded from the rest of the convention. It's quiet than all the hustle and bustle of the main hall. People here are more dispersed here, since this location also holds a food court. People are slurping down fruit smoothies and munching on fries while enjoying a break from the craziness that is Max. Don't get me wrong, there are still games out here, just significantly less. And all the games here are dancing games. There are even a few stages set up to the space and people get dancing to their heart content. See classics like DDR and ITG with Showtime stage highlighted in the centre.
Hey, pretty great spot, isn't it?
I can see why you chose this place. It's Dance Central. Well, not Dance Central by Harmonix, you know, just Dance Central. I think it's the only place big enough for your flash mob.
Hey, keep it quiet.
Oh, it's a flash mob. Shush.
Flash mobs are supposed to be all secret and stuff until it all goes down.
My lips are mum from here on out. Sealed, I mean. What does that mean? Lips on mum. What? What does that mean? That's maybe... It's an expression I've never heard before.
Good. I can't have you ruining the surprise. But in all seriousness, I really appreciate you being here. It means a lot to me. Cheering me on and just being your amazing self.
Oh.
I'm honored to call you my friend.
Ah, Tio, of course. You're a dear and special friend to me. Speaking of being friends, can you help me get the word out about Maxplex? I was hoping you'd volunteer.
I got you. But it'll have to wait until after the flash mob. We should be starting any minute now.
Mum's a word. Thank you, Matt. Thank you. I can't remember what it was said, so I can't remember if that... I'm not sure what it means, but the context is I won't say anything. Fair enough, yeah. That makes sense. I'm just waiting for my leads to show up. While I stand next to Tio, I note several familiar faces from the Funplex. It looks like most of Showtime stage's regulars showed up to support Tio. Most of them are chatting amongst themselves, some playing the various dancing games, while the others are waiting for Tio's signal. Speaking of the Dancing King himself, Tio looks like a sheepdog that's lost his herd. He's watching the crowds frantically for his friends, and he's mumbling to himself under his breath. He normally has such a calm and collected air about him. This is completely unlike him. Tio, what's up?
Well,
Oh, you know, just worrying about everything collapsing from under me. This whole thing won't work unless I have all the group leaders. And right now it's just me and my sister. Sister? You've never mentioned you had a sister before. Well, you don't really talk much about family much, so I felt it'd be impolite to bring it up. Touche. Your sister was one of the dance leaders?
absolutely.
Oh yeah, honestly, she's probably a better dancer than I am. She taught me everything I know about dancing, from the shast to the moonwalk. When I was a kid, I'd watch her dance recitals and be in complete awe. Every step, every turn, and every movement done with absolute elegance. I can't even come close to comparing it to my sister. I'm awful. Oh, just a minute. Tio rolls his eyes and lets out an exasperated sigh at my cool dancing pun. You're way more talented than all the other people that dance around the Funplex. That's why they chose you as their leader. They look up to you so much. For more than teaching new dogs old tricks. You're kind of Doulegg, but what you don't understand is that Showtime stage is completely different than traditional dance. You lost me. Like, we were walking along the same point there, but then I spotted a candy store and ran off. That's how lost I am. Oh. What's that? That was analytical. With Showtime stage, you're forced to move within an infinite box, can't glide across dance floor or jump as high as you want in a grand jet. While it looks very similar, it's restrictive. Dance is all about freedom of expression, and you don't have as much as that in Showtime stage. While I'm not best dancer, I am good at one thing. What's that? Games.
Exactly.
Games with dancing elements in them, to be honest. Oh, hello, this is someone new. Hirschvend. I thought it was an onomatopoeia of when your lips are literally closed and you make sounds. That's probably it. Also, welcome to the stream. Very nice to see you here. Funny enough, my sister doesn't even play dancing games. She's terrible at them, in fact. But just help me figure out this whole flash mob thing out. And then if that doesn't work, I'm going to be mortified. How bad will it look if 300 people are prancing around out of sync? Tio holds up his hands to his face to his monitor. Tio holds his hands up to his face in horror, much like the screen painting. When I look at his hands, I can see them shaking. He's doing his best to keep it together, but if I don't find a way to calm him down, he's gonna break. Oh, let's give him a hug. That would be nice. Nothing makes me feel more at ease than a hug. Just being considered is enough to make all my worries melt away. Maybe that's all Tio needs. You need a hug? Can I give you a hug? Yes, please. I thought you'd never ask. I open my eyes and give Tio a friendly hug. I feel his whole body relax and lets out a big long sigh. This is all it takes. I should be worried about more often about getting more of these Doulegg hugs. Tio looks way more relaxed now. He's laughing and smiling like he normally does.
Thank you.
Oh, don't mind me, I'm Rando Pocked for Arcade Spirits Twitter. I love this game so much. Thanks for streaming today. No problem, we've been streaming it for the last couple of weeks and we've been really enjoying it. So, feel free to stay as long as you want. I hope you enjoy it. Me reading the voices which aren't voiced and also making a few silly jokes along the way. But thank you for hopping in. Thanks, I'm so ready for this now. Oh, Doulegg, can you excuse me for a minute? I see my peeps. What, like marshmallow ones? Marshmallow peeps? Maybe. I hope so. I nod and dashes off towards a group of people. They're all hooded together when Tio approaches them and they all give them hugs and high fives. Everyone is in great spirits as they're getting ready for the big moment. Great arcade spirits. I'm sorry. I keep doing it. Tio grabs his boombox from where he left it earlier and makes his way up the main stage. As soon as his foot touches the platform, a Funplex crew has commandeered Showtime stage quickly springs into action. One of them runs up behind a Showtime stage cabinet and unplugs it from a wall. The bouncy Europop that was playing is replaced with dead silence. A collective gasp comes from the atrium. The other crew members pull out the microphone from a nearby pack and hands it to Tio. He plugs a cord into the back of his boombox and brings it close to his mouth. Max, are you ready for me to rock your body? There are cheers from the crowd as all the dancers are ready to get in on the flash mob. The delight of the crowd is feeding Tio's energy and he's gulping it up. Don't turn away now! Not even for a second! Tio looks directly at me and blows a kiss my way. Oh. Watch me now! Tio begins with a snap and everyone falls into place. As Tio moves his body, everyone in the audience starts to mimic him. Slowly more people join him, a group of people after group of people. Soon the entire room is dancing, moving together like a school of fish. But way more upbeat. and not getting eaten by sharks. The music pumps into the atrium and everyone is feeling it. Tio leads a flash mob from the stage and he's putting his entire spirit in. I'm gonna stop. His eyes smile from ear to ear as he hits every beat with his utter precision. The congoers who aren't participating in the flash mob have pulled out their phones and are recording to the whole things. Gamers are exchanging gossip and taking pictures. I'm sure I'll be reading about all this all over social media. Actually, I should probably post something about this on our own face wall. I pull out my phone like everyone else and snap a few pics and video clips. The flash mob itself didn't last more than a few minutes. And in a dramatic end, Tio jumps off stage and into the crowd. The people immediately part for Tio as he strolls deeper into the middle of the masses. The same Funplex crew members that helped me earlier are following Tio with his boombox. Once Tio makes it to the centre of the crowd, he motions for his friends to put it down. Once again, he brings the mic up. Well, did you like it? Once again, cheers erupt from a throng of dancers. I've never heard that word, but that is definitely going into my lexicon now. Throng. Well, once again, cheers erupt from a throng of dancers. Tio claps along with all the bystanders.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Max. You are too sweet. You know, I could have done this whole thing without the help of my friend, Doulegg. Oh, it's me. Hi. More clapping and shouting, only this time it's for me. He gave me encouragement when I needed it most. Doulegg, why don't you come here for a minute? Me? I point to myself. No, the other Doulegg was standing behind you. Yeah, you know what? Like, as far as I know, I'm the only Doulegg. Is a made-up word that I made, so if there's someone else called Doulegg, I think, like, oh, that would be bad. The other Doulegg standing behind you. Get your buns over here. I feel like a couple of people will likely push me towards Tio. Oh, it's me. Hesitantly, I make my way up to him. It was weird to be surrounded by that many people, but being next to Tio made me feel really comfortable about the whole situation. It's good to have backup. Everyone, give it up for Doulegg! More happy people cheer for me. Now I really want you to listen to him, like really listen. It's an important announcement. Tio hands me the mic and leans next to me, whispering in my ear. You want to help with Max Place, right? Well, you got the floor. Go ahead and tell everyone about it. The other Doulegg has something to do with eggs. Oh, that's horrible. Thank you, Ayakara. The only, I have, like, just a bit of a sort of story. Back when I used to play a lot of MMOs, there was one that I played called Terra. I think it's still probably one of the more popular free-to-play ones. But I did end up playing a big old berserker boy. But rather than for standard Doulegg, I ended up calling him Doulegg, like Duel, and that's probably one of the better puns I come up with. Also, it's December the 1st now, so I should probably change my Doulegg thing on Twitter to something else. Stay tuned for that. Follow me on Twitter if you don't already, at Doulegg. Looking out at the masses, my chest felt tight and I could feel a bead of sweat run down my back. Tia smiled at me earnestly, waiting for me to speak to everyone. This was it, wasn't it? This is what I've been asking for, to go out and do something for myself. I couldn't back down now. I had to do this for myself. I was going to prove myself to that. I'm not a duplication of my family. I can break the mould. Huh? I took a deep breath and mustered every ounce of confidence I could find hiding within. I took the mic into my hand, blinked once and began to speak. How's everyone enjoying their Max? A good amount of wooing and cheering came from those around me. Step 1. Always get the audience on your side. What about Flash Mob though? Fantastic, right? I know you're having such a great time and while and after today. Next weekend, Francie's Arcade Funplex at the Twin Pines Mall is going to be putting on a special event, and it's going to be one hell of a time. It's called Maxplex, and we need your help to make it as good, if not better, than Max. Okay, the Max bit did get stolen from Maxplex. Maxplex got stolen from Max, but I think it's okay. Tia Lindsay has part with my co-MC. Sure. You had me at a special event. Tell me more. The Funplex is growing in a humble arcade, but packed with the best games around and the best gamers around. It's our first big event, and we need your help to make it rock. We're in a Fist of Discomfort tournament, an exhibition event, and break the world record high score of Moopy's Magical Maze. High score competitions on every game in the arcade all day long, and we'll be revealing a brand new mystery game, a rarity you won't believe. But that's not all, right, Doulegg? Nope, Showtime Stage is a huge part of the Funplex, and we owe Tio our thanks for that. As you know, he's cultivated his community to what it is today, and to celebrate that, we want to offer the exclusive event to all of you dancers out there. The special dancing event at Maxplex will be... Drum roll, please. Tio starts slapping his hands on his fire-swing-rated drum. I think I can do this. Okay, maybe it doesn't work when it's bare skin. It just sounds like something rude. But Showtime Stage Tournament, a free play for the entire event, or a live DJ tournament. We can't just have it one tournament, Maxplex. I know how competitive those dancers get. We can do an official side tournament and have a cash prize with all buy-in money. Gavin probably won't mind. It's perfect. Can't always fighting gamers getting all the fun tournaments, can we? At Maxplex, we're going to have our very own Showtime Stage Tournament. The dance event is not that exciting. I mean, competitive DDR, I'm sure that's a thing. With prizes! Another roar from everyone in the atrium. It's so loud that I swear the windows shook. Fantastic! Everything you said sounds just amazing. I know I'll be there. Wonderful, and I hope I can see all your faces out there next weekend. I point to as many people around me as I can. There were several more shouts when naturally the crowd started to disperse. As Tio and I were cleaning up after the flash mob, my phone in my pocket started going off. At first it was a couple of vibrations, but before I could realise what was happening, my phone started seizing. What the? I pulled out my phone from my pocket, and when I looked at it, the Funplex's face wall had over 1,000 likes. What? No, really, what? The hell? Beep beep, can I interrupt? I'm about to borrow the pictures and video clips you snapped from earlier and apply the proper hashtags and links to the Funplex's social media accounts. Since the content went live, activity on Funplex's face wall has increased 700%. The buzz about Maxplex is off the scale! Note to myself, invent a new scale. I quickly scanned up my own face wall, and even a couple of people I knew weren't arcaders were talking up a storm about it. I also heard people talking around me discussing it. Can't wait till next weekend, that Maxplex thing sounds like a blast. I am totally going to get that Funplex place. What's that mystery game they mentioned? It was great to hear all the buzz around the atrium, and Iris really helped with that social media aspect. I can't believe it was that easy. Bear me a second, taking a drink, my mouth is dry. There you go. Sometimes that's all it takes. That was great fun, but I'm totally exhausted. Me too. But you didn't dance. Hey, I faced my fears in front of several hundred people. If that's not exhausting, then I don't know what is. Plus, I'm hungry. You guys go over to one of the food vendors and pay $12 for overly salted french fries. Well, there goes my appetite. You know, Gavin and me are running up a pop-up arcade for the Funplex, along with some other local arcades in Hall B. Could just pop there for a breather if you want with some friends. How about you meet there later? I need to debrief with the ladies first. Sounds good. Be seeing you. I'll wait by to tears and make my way to Exhibit Hall, being on the lookout for Gavin's serious face, or Naomi's kind one. Oh, they got my favourite character. Tio? Yeah, I think we're probably on the Tio romance route, so I don't think we've seen the last of him. At least I don't think we have. Again, I'm in this blind, so... Let's see. Exhibit Hall B? It looks very much like it resembles Exhibit Hall A, where I started my day. Industry types, dealers, swag, and crowds. There's definitely more actual arcade games here, as local places have set up pop-up arcades all over the place. It's hard to notice the small displays with a giant garish Deco's Palace display eating up at the centre, but I managed to crawl my way around the edges to find... Hey, it's my friends! Oh no, Iris, right there and then gone. Yeah, Iris is great. I think what we discussed a little bit earlier, Iris is great. She's just adorable and I love her. But also these guys are all adorable as well. Except for, I think his name's Percy, we haven't seen much of him, so I've not been able to interact with him much, so maybe we'll find out more about him. Well, right now, pretty much everyone else in the crew, save Francine. Tio and Ashley are off hanging in their respective communities. I've got some time, maybe I can bend someone's here for meanwhile. Let's see what everyone else is doing right now. So Gavin's reading the news, bored out of his mind. He was fixing up a bus to Gallagher, could use a break. Percy is idly playing right under a nibbler, or Queen Bee's looking worried and agitated. Percy, my first love, he's great too. I've not seen too much Percy. I think we'll probably interact with him a little bit later, but to be honest, if Queen Bee looks worried, that's the go-to instinct there. Just because I don't want to see anyone worrying, so I'm gonna see what's up with Queen Bee. Let's see. Queen Bee looks stressed out, just loitering around, not playing any video games. Hey, oh, hey kid, how's Max treating ya? Decently, and you look kind of frazzled. Who? Me?
Well,
Oh, okay, thank you. Who, me? No, I'm totally okay. Well... Yeah, okay, no, I'm in the loser's bracket. Meaning... The big FOD tournament they're hosting here at Max. I advanced from pools, but I'm in the loser's bracket. If I lose one more match, I'm out. Finished. Dead. A loser. I get it. Right now, I'm just sitting around waiting to be called up for my next match, trying not to worry. And failing miserably. It sucks. It seriously sucks. Allow me to provide you a service to our valued customer and distract you, then. Wanna talk? Queen Bee's who I'm romancing my current run. Hell yeah! Queen Bee, I think she's got that tough exterior, like the cool, like, you know, like, in-your-face gamer. But I think there's a lot of stuff underneath, which I think was what we're getting into right now. But, yeah, sure, why the fuck not? I'm swearing, I know it's bleeped out, but I upload these to YouTube, and I'm trying to, like, make sure that copper doesn't get me, so I'm swearing as much as possible, and Queen Bee is perfect for that. We amble around behind the Funplex display to a neat little corner wedged between two other industry booths. A good spot for a twice chat.
Look, don't worry about me, okay?
Oh.
This sort of stress is healthy. A good
Is it?
competitor feeds off stress as nourishment, grows strong, powerful.
Stress isn't good.
I've been in the loser's bracket before and gotten all the way to the finals. Tournaments are my thing.
Frankly, it's when you aren't worried that you make mistakes, you get cocky, overconfident, you screw up. You? Cocky? Never! Cocky as a defensive mechanism is different from cocky out of apathy. You steel yourself with one, you let important things slip with the other. You feel me, kid? If you can take on the world, maybe you really can. When keeping it level-headed with that, I don't think I should have boundless confidence if I tried. I mean, that's definitely real life me. That's definitely real life me. But I think if we're trying to cheer her up and spur her on, claim that you can take on the world, maybe you really can. I think I get it. You think yourself squarely in the mindset that you can destroy all comers, and it gives you the mojo you need to actually do it. So having a good day or a bad day, you want to go in assuming you'll rock the world. Nailed it. Oh, we'll make a champion out of you yet, kid. Well, a champion floor attendant. Event manager. Whatevs. What? And you're not stressed out at all, huh? Well... Yeah, okay, I'll admit it. Things have been stressful with streaming lately. Oh? How so? Because with esports streaming, everything has to be perfect all the goddamn time. See, this is why I'm a casual streamer. Casual, chill... I forgot to add casual to the tabs. I wonder if I can do it from here. I can. I can do it from my phone. There we go. There we go. I've added tags. See, on the fly stream switching stuff. See, that's how cool I am. It's not like you, where if you miss a stray gum wrapper or a plexiglass isn't polished for shine, Gavin will let it slide. Clearly, you haven't worked for Gavin. Okay, Francine will let it slide. Look, I'm not a metaphor person.
My point is, when you're a public figure, an esports competitor, a streamer, an internet sensation, you gotta hustle. 100% hustle. 110% hustle.
What about 120% hustle?
You only see folks like me and Teo from backstage. You aren't watching from the audience. Different situation entirely there. There's no room for error. If one thing is wrong, I'll get punished for it, one way or another. If not by the chat, which constantly seeks my blood and salty tears, then by my own team. They're always evaluating my performance.
Aww.
Things go badly enough, my viewer count goes down, and I could lose my sponsorship. Then everything.
Life as a professional streamer is hard. Damn. Damn indeed. You see what I mean? Take the world down in flames with you, I say, whoa! You told me your ratings were all-time high, or why put yourself through all this? Let's do a heart. Wait, that doesn't sound right. Just last week I remember Queen Bee mentioning that her sub-stream sub-count was through the roof. I thought you were still a red-hot popular streamer. Why will worry? You're doing great. You should be proud of what you've accomplished. It's true. I am awesome. That doesn't take away the fact that it's stressful to keep up with that all the time. You can't slack and stay awesome at the same time. She sighs. That all makes sense, but you have to take time for yourself and relax. Easier said than done. I know streamers who take a week off, go on vacation or something, and their subs drop off the face of the earth. But I also know burnout's a serious thing. I do need to take breaks. If I'm gonna relax, you should follow that same advice, kid. Huh? You're running all over the place, pushing your event. I get this is a big deal for you in the same way that training it is for a big deal like for me. But take some me time alongside the you time, you know? I mean, you, me, and you. Me, you. I mean, fuck it. You know what I mean? The two of us going our separate ways. Her to rejoin the tournament and me to catch up with Teo and Ashley again at Mini Funplex. Oh, there's something going off with these screens. Because they just flickered massively. And that's scary. And also there's a ghost that shows up every now and again on the screens. So I think the game might be slightly haunted, but who knows? Who knows? I mean, we got rid of Polybius already, so maybe Polybius survived in some way. Who knows? My current status: sitting and enjoying it. It took a few minutes of searching and stalking, but eventually I found an open seat at the pop-up arcade. Whilst the sit is satisfying, the rest of everything else is miserable. My feet are sore from walking all over, and I don't remember the last time I ate. I feel dehydrated and I have a slight headache from all the noise. There are still 4 more hours of max left. Oh, Gavin saw me in my current state, leaning back, arms at my side, completely exhausted. I can picture it clearly. He'd be leaning over me with his dark, unfettered eyes. He would lean close in and frown. Grumbling, he'd say, "Doulegg, may I remind you these seats are for patrons only." Audibly sighed just thinking about it. Take some Queen Bee time. Yeah, Queen Bee time. As luck would have it though, Gavin and Naomi are huddled around a Gallagher cabinet, trying to figure out why my monitor's not working. Freedom. My buns are experiencing the best freedom has to offer. And while my body feels like a collapse at any moment, I feel good about it. Right? Getting word out about Maxplex was great. Seeing people's faces light up with excitement is why I'm really here. Plus, watching Teo inspire the crowd was an added bonus. His energy is infectious. I smiled to myself. The pain in my heels, the grumbling in my tummy. Worth it. Whilst enjoying the respite, I let my eyes close for a moment. And of course, the second I do that, I hear footfalls closing in. There you are, Doulegg. We've been looking all over for you. But we were specifically going to meet up back here, at the Funplex pop-up arcade. Yes, we didn't expect you to be tugging in the darkest corner of the arcade. I'm hiding from Gavin. He'll put me to work if he sees me. Hiding behind the pinball machines is probably not the smartest choice, then. You know how much he loves pinball. Every spare moment he thinks no one is watching him is spent getting that high score. I have so many candid pictures of him playing pinball. You have to show me, like, right now. Haha, yes, his concentration face is so cute. Before I can even react, Ashley has a phone out and is scrolling for pictures of Gavin. Both look up at me guiltily. Don't we have more important matters? Max is over in a few hours and we have a lot of work left to do. You're right, Doulegg. Please don't tell Gavin. Your secret is safe with me. Right, so business time. I think I got something. Go on. I have a friend and she's an indie arcade developer. The new title she's been working on is amazing. It's got co-op, it's got competition, it's got magical schoolgirls. Now you're talking. It's got it all. Wait, I'm pretty sure I've heard of this game. Isn't it called Magical Mew Cuties? Yeah, that's the one. And she's thinking about premiering at Maxplex.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my gosh, that would be cooler than cool! It sounds interesting enough. Might make for another game for fun game for people to play. Definitely. My friend is somewhat known in the indie scene, and the game's been in development for years. I'm sure it creates some buzz at least. Are you kidding, Teo? We'd be the talk of the arcade world. I do like the talk of the world size things. Let's go check it out. I stand up, invigorated by the news. As I start walking back towards the hall with Teo, I hear a call from behind me. Wait! I turn around and see Ashley standing there, fidgeting. Her green eyes are darting back and forth, nervously. Ashley? I, too, have a plan. She motions for us to come back towards her, which we do.
Huh?
What's your idea, Ashley? She puts an arm around Teo, the other one around me, huddling the three of us together. So what I'm proposing might not be the most legal course of action. Do I even want to know? You see the huge monitors hanging from the ceiling in the middle of the major halls, right? How could I miss them? They're constantly bombarding with ads and false hopes of high-quality convention food. No matter how amazingly tempting that $9 hot dog looks on the big screen, Don't even think about it. Exactly my point. Everyone is looking at it. I know a way to sneak into the back area. All we have to do is break into the main communication centre and blow the flyer Doulegg made into rotation.
Whoa.
You want to do what? Shh, keep your voice down, Tio. Unless you want to get arrested for being an accomplice. It's a genius plan. Everyone at Max will see our name and lights. Okay, yeah, so that's a less than legal way of getting the word out. But I have to admit, you've got me intrigued, and it definitely work. No. Trust me.
What about?
Of course we need to go in disguise. I'm already nicely disguised, but Doulegg would need to switch to something way more distracting. Why more distracting, exactly? Distracting your face, of course. What I'm trying to say is people will remember the costume, not the people wearing it. I've got a perfect maid costume for you. It's from Melee Maidens, same thing my costume's from. A maid costume. You want to put me in a maid costume. It'll be fun, and the ticket for keeping people from recognising you. But if you don't want to do it, that's fine. I suggest going with Tio instead, and let me take care of the advertising myself. It's cool, I can do it. Totally up to you. I think you look super cute as a maid. Let's not forget about magical mutant cuties. I suggest you come with me instead. Far safer. Both options are valid, honestly. Splashless advertising will certainly drive up foot traffic, even if getting up there would be dodgy. Importantly, Iris could help us do it safely without anyone noticing, saving actually going off on her own to try this inadvisable stunt. But highly anticipated an indie title might do the trick, and result in far less jail time. I kind of would like to see the maid costume, and I would also like to see the maid costume. So I'm going to go and get the maid costume. Just because also we've done we've done a TO option. Let's do an Ashley option, balance things out a little bit. Ashley, that'll be my maid outfit. It's heist time. Wearing a disguise doesn't involve talking to strangers and sounds more fun than battling my way through more sweaty, pulsating crowds. I can't honestly say I expected me to do this when I woke up this morning, but maid costume. Alright, okay, let's do this. Ashley hands over the elegant maid outfit, which is conveniently exactly my size. As a Tio, since he's already got his hands with his indie arcade developer, she's gone in and out recruiting him for Maxplex. He doesn't really need me. Tio, I have complete confidence in you. Lay it real thick, you know, play coy, say all the right words, wink a whole bunch. I demonstrated a big wink, using my entire face to show him how it's done. I did it in real life, knowing no one can see me. Oh my, is that how you entice people you're interested in? Let's leave the flirting to me, shall we, Doulegg? You're just jealous that I don't have all these mad skills. I mean, skills. With a Z, like the cool kids say. Sure. Don't get too much into trouble without me. I don't want to see you guys on an episode of Cops tonight. I promise nothing, Tio. Good luck! I don't need luck. And don't forget to snatch a photo of Doulegg in the main costume for me. You know it. I'm standing right here. I can hear every word. Peace. And the 3 went down to 2. I looked over at Ashley and her expression brimming with excitement. Maybe even too much excitement. Had I made the right choice? I quickly scanned my memories from various cop and lawyer dramas I'd seen. What was the punishment for breaking and entering, trespassing and tampering with equipment? It could be more than, 10 years? Or possibly death? It's too late to back down now. I dug my own grave. Perhaps literally, with Ashley. Well, I'm as ready as I'll ever be. That's the spirit. So what exactly is our plan? I'm so happy you asked. You see that door next to the restrooms across the expo hall? The one that has a sign that specifically says it's authorised personnel only? That's the one. Doulegg is worried now. Trust me. My trust wavered as she began rifling through her bag and removed a rolled up poster board. As I actually unravelled it, I noticed it looked oddly like blueprints. No, it was blueprints. Blueprints of the entire convention centre. However, what? Why? Listen, all we have to do is go through these doors, sneak our way through the corridors, and we're there. I think I traced the exact route as she talked me through it. The communication centre should be at the end of that passageway, easy, right? Yeah, easy. Easy in breaking the right stick on the killer instinct cabinet at the Funplex. Oh man, Naomi's always fixing that machine. It never works properly.
First, we'll get you changed. We can use the bathrooms for that. I'll play lookout while you get your maid on.
She's very prepared. She is very, very prepared. So let me get this straight before I go in and change. If someone spots us wearing our costumes, we just strip down and ditch costumes.
One does not simply ditch the cosplay. We would change out of the costumes, hastily of course, and stash them in a secret safe place until we could retrieve them again.
Note to self, do not talk about disregarding Ashley's cosplay. Ever. Roger that, leave disguises in hiding spot, and make sure nothing bad happens to them.
Great, now get in the bathroom and suit up for battle. Time's a-wasting.
I struggled to figure out all the clasps and what Velcro is to what, but Ashley took all the time to explain the basics through the closed stall door. And when I emerged...
Oh my!
Here we go, chap. Gonna be maid outfit. You look so cute! Take a good look at yourself in the mirror. Oh my gosh, I look so cute. Know exactly what I was thinking, but not half bad. Well, at least this won't take too long. No, you know what? Oh my gosh, I look so cute. Okay, now I can see myself in the costume. Damn, I'm adorable. Oh yeah, this works. This definitely works. Perfection! And now we commence with part D. Ashley looks both ways before we exit the back restroom. People don't even seem fazed by us either. I guess seeing a maid and butler at a convention is normal. In other words, it's actually in perfect disguise. We fit in by sticking out. Go figure. We shuffle back to the expo hall of Max and stand in front of the looming doors with the authorised personnel only sign. The big red letters bore deep into my soul, reminding me of this unlawfulness in breaking the rules. Rules schmalls let me through. I'm no rule breaker, or hang on, is there no way in? Rules schmalls. So red letters aren't going to hold me back. They've been breaking rules my entire life. Have you though? Would you consider eating pizza bagels every day, breaking the rules of humanity? Oh gosh, yeah, you are a most fearsome lawbreaker. Alright, Abdullah the Butcher, let's go. Don't know the reference, but whatever. Ashley grabs my hand and pushes onwards through the door she owns place. I close my eyes tightly as I realise she's dragging me to the other side. Confidence is key, Doulegg. As the door closes behind me, I carefully open my eyes. We're alone. No big bad boss monster looms back here, no flashing lights or laser beam mazes we have to crawl through. Just some industrial style back hallway, simple brick walls, venting pipes overhead, and endless concrete floors. I'm also a little disappointed by how mundane it all is. Is this really it? These are just the access halls and rooms the employees use. They don't have to travel across the con floor. Nothing fancy. What exactly were you expecting? A horde of security guards, all with riot gear, maybe some intricate obstacle course, and an eye scanner to confirm identification. Now who has a overactive imagination? Sorry to burst your bubble, but nothing like that back here. Just you, me, and Iris. Beep beep. Hello, Ashley. Hello, Doulegg. Are you ready for Operation Hot Dog Takedown? Yes, sir. Ashley, sir. Whoa, what is this Operation Warm Weenies thing? And Iris, what, you and Ashley in cahoots without me?
My sources say yes.
Ashley sent me all the information earlier, a copy of the flyer and a plans for removing all the other ads on the Jumbotrons. I'm still unclear on hot dogs and why humans crave them, however. I mean, why would you want compressed pig parts when a pizza's on a bit? Not now, Iris. Between my computer skills and Iris, I've got everything we need to hack into the mainframe. She's going to be a great help. Wait, Max has a mainframe? And the mainframe is that giant room-sized wall of hardware with spinning tape drives and stuff? Nah, nothing like that. You'll see soon enough. According to the Max floor layout and the convention centre blueprints, it should be this way. Ashley and I tiptoe our way to the communications room, taking our time to listen for footsteps and other noises. And nothing eventful happens. That is until we've round the first bend. A person. We spot a Max enforcer leaning up against a wall. Luckily his attention is diverted into furiously typing on his cell phone. We quickly duck back around the corner and collect our thoughts in hushed voices. Okay, now, this does sound more like an Iris plan now, it does make sense. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Iris was the one who gave Ashley the idea, to be honest. What do we do now? We can't just walk down that hallway. True, our path is blocked momentarily, but we can find a way past this. There might be another route to take. Let's consult the blueprints. As we start to look, we hear footprints. Gonna take a quick drink. Okay. Keep my throat all nice and wet. Shit! Don't think we have enough time for that, Ashley. The steps get louder and louder as he approaches us. He's coming straight down the hall towards us. There has to be something we can do. I quickly scan our surroundings and see a broken off small shard of a concrete floor and a shallow indent in the wall across from us. We have to act now. Throw a shard as distraction, run for a recess in the wall, or wait for conditions to improve. Well, they're going to know someone's been here anyway, so let's do this logically. Ashley and I both glance over the almost closet-like nook across from us, then back at each other, then once more back at the wall. Like we had a Vulcan mind meld earlier, we both dart over towards it. There is barely just enough room for us to get in squeezed for recess together. Swished up against one another, we both avoid awkward direct eye contact to make this thing a whole less awkward. The moment passes, however, when the Max Enforcer walks right past us without noticing us. We both breathe a sigh of relief as we sink around the corner, avoiding the sentry's gaze. We weren't out of the woods yet, though. Hoping to avoid more sentinels, we scurried the rest of the way until we reached the door to the communications room. We could tell we were at the correct place because of the sign over it that read, "Communications Room," unless it was a clever ruse. We did it! That's some quick thinking back there, Doulegg. Now all we have to do is... I reach down, grabbing a hold of the door and turn it. Locked? Locked. Oh, drat. Now we're going to find the key. Who even has a key? Do we even need to pickpocket a staffer? I don't know how to pickpocket anyone. I got this one, Doulegg. Stunned, I watched as Ashley removes a bobby pin from her wig and begins to pick the lock on the door. I think I've told this story before on stream, but I wanted to share it again if I haven't already. So, a long time ago, I was probably around sort of 16, 17 years old. I went to this, I don't know how to describe it, a friendship sort of place. I think they're defunct now. Basically, I went there with maybe about 20 people. Let's say that. Just no, what? I guess it doesn't really matter how many people. But basically, to get in, you had to press a buzzer, and then someone inside would let you in. But there's a time when I got there, and there was no one there to let me in, and so I stood out there for about 10 minutes, and I was like, shit, I can't get in. And so one of my classmates, she comes around and she says, "Hey, Doulegg, how's it going?" I'm like, "Not good, I can't get into this place at all." She's like, "Don't worry, I know how to do this." And she actually ends up pulling a bobby pin out, sticking it into the door, and opens it. And that is how I've developed a crush on this person. And I don't know if that's a good thing, developing a crush on someone because they technically broke and entered into a place of business. But you know what? That's something that apparently, you know, if you ever want me to fall in love with you instantly, you know, just do some crimes. Apparently, because the moment she develops, "Oh my god, I think I'm in love with you." Right, wig. I mean, yeah, it doesn't seem, unless it's a bobby pin wig. Not bobby pin wig, a mustache wig. Good thing, it's a great thing depending on the circumstances. Yeah, I suppose so. So another washer removes a bobby pin from a wig and begins to pick the lock of the door. What? I thought it was all movie magic. You can't really pick a lock with a simple hair accessory, right? Watch me. Do just that. She straightens out a bobby pin and then bends and twists until it breaks in two. Taking the newly crafted metal sticks, she inserts them both into the lock and begins fiddling with it. In a mere matter of minutes, I hear a click. And that's how you pick a lock. Next time I lock myself out of my apartment, I'm calling you instead of a locksmith. Of course, I'll drop whatever I'm doing and come right over. I can't have a very good friend cold and alone outside of his apartment. Ashley smiles brightly. She opens the door to the communications room. It's dark, save for the glow from several computer monitors. Honestly, it kind of looks like a break room for the Funplex. Any generic backstage work area probably looks like this. The mainframe was really just computers and security monitors showing different parts of Max, and a camera focusing on various angles of the main halls. Now, what do we have here? Ashley turns around from the swivel chairs and sits around down it in front of the computer desk. Operation Hot Dog Takedown is underway. As if she's been working this job for several years, she begins clacking away at the keyboard. Alright, let's see what happens when we open this. Aha, yes, perfect. It appears to be a fairly simple data store. Nice one to name it Jumbotron. That really cuts down on the sleuthing. Excellent, I can see all the ads and information they rotate through. This shouldn't be a problem. Okay, now I need Iris.
Online.
Here I am. We'll plug Iris into the main computer. Hand me your phone. This won't hurt Iris, right? Or nuke my phone. I'm on my second phone at this point. Relax, I'm a super duper hacker cutie. I know what I'm doing. I hand over my phone and Iris along with it. Ashley plugs Iris in and the magic begins. Hacking the Gibson now. Lowering firewalls. Phasing packet switch interlock.
Please enjoy this recorded music.
So how are you guys? You guys alright? Hope you guys are alright. Watched some TV yesterday. Watched the What We Do in the Shadows TV show. It's pretty good. Recommend it. So do we just sit around or?
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for your patience. The intertubes are now unclogged. We're in. Great. Now we switch out the hot dog ads for Max flyer for Maxplex, and we can be on our merry way. Understood. That doesn't sound so bad. This is actually, dare I say it, somewhat fun. Huh, that's odd. Fun just stopped. I don't like odd. What's odd? What? It appears though an unidentified hacker has been here before us. I can follow their trail if you'd like. I'm sure it's just one of the employees who lost their password and had to put their way in. I'm not worried. We gotta get moving. Sure thing. Hot dog ads are removed with a jumbo rotation and replaced with ads for the Maxplex.
What about...
Iris, while you're there, can you take on one of the ads for Deco's Palace too? Just for good measure. This is the Ghost Rise. It's probably the ghost. I've seen the ghost. There is a ghost in the Jumbotron. Let's see how this goes. Sure thing. Ash removes the chair, revolves my chair, and it turns back to face me. See, that was... Ashley is interrupted by a sudden burst of an awful noise. Quickly, she turns around and swivels chair to see big red letters flash across the screen. Intruder detected? What does that mean, Ashley? Why would there be an intruder? Doulegg, pretty sure we are the intruder. That's bad, right? That's not good. This is worse than good. It means convention center security team knows we're here and it's knows we're altering the program. It's trying to thwart us. So yeah, not good is an accurate portrayal of our situation. Oh, if only I was better at this, we wouldn't be such a mess. As Irish and Ashley explained what was happening, I kept seeing a timer pop on underneath the screen that I kept seeing flashing and intruder detected. It was counting down from 5 minutes. Ashley, Iris... I pointed out to the new problem. What the fuck? Once the file was uploaded, it triggered a security warning. I think the hacker who came through here before sort of half-tripped it, so didn't notice it in time. Oops.
Poops.
Why does this program even trigger a security warning? It's literally for ads. All we're doing is uploading a new ad. Relax, everything is fine. We just need to input the administrator's password to shut off the timer. I don't actually know the administrator's password. I sort of slipped around it to upload the ad. But, we can't turn it off without the actual credentials.
So, now it's a race against time. What would the person who runs this place use as a password?
Let's take a look around here. A completely random sequence of lowercase and uppercase letters, numbers and punctuations that we never guessed in even given a million years. I've been running a series of randomized characters in a brute force attempt ever since we started talking, but nothing yet.
All psychology. We just have to get inside their head. Let's see. Maybe I could go check their social media accounts, learn their pet's first name, combine that with their kid's birthday.
And that's when I plug a little yellow password from the edge of the monitor that reads, password. Here it is.
Yeah, well, okay, that works too.
A few keystrokes later and the alarm stopped cold.
Yes!
Oh, looky! It's all fuzzy and stuff, but I can see our flyer up on the monitors. We did it! Yeah, we did it. Wait, we did it. Our funplex is all over screens. They'll know who's responsible and we'll all get the death penalty. How did I not see this obvious hole in my logic before? Relax. 2 words. Plausible deniability. It's the same flyer that's on the Funplex's website already. Anyone could have uploaded it. Without evidence, they can't prove anything. In fact, they'll find proof that someone else was hacking the system earlier today, which means whoever that was, they'll get the blame. Okay, no death penalty. I can relax. Somewhat. Besides, we did it. Well, Iris and Ashley did it mostly. And mostly Iris was a brawn and Ash was a brain, or maybe it was the way around. Either way, I'm completely stupefied. Since when is Ashley a tech whiz? Okay, I think we better get out of here just in case. All those in favour of evacuation? Aye. Aye! We quickly abandoned the ship, retreating through a maze of tunnels to one of the main halls of Max, vanishing into the crowd. Wow, check out those screens! That's our ad on all of them! Hell yeah, look at that, it's our ad! Looking up, I can see our handiwork with my own 2 eyes. No more hot dogs, no more Deco's Palace, just Funplex propaganda. I'll take a moment of glory and begin listening to people surrounding us. Oh hey, that's a new thing on the Jumbotron! Maxplex? Sounds interesting, that's a lot of tournaments too, we should check it out. How was it I've lived within spitting distance of real arcade and never noticed? I'm so there! Do you hear that, Ashley? Sounds like we killed it! Yes, yes we did. You and Iris make a great team. I am flabbergasted at how well Iris and Ashley work together. They're like 2 sides of the brain coming together as one being. It's like when you worked with Iris before and you both knew exactly what to do. I tried to familiarise myself with all the new tech, especially for costuming. You know what you can implement into your next cosplay? Went through a phase in high school where I was really obsessed with cutting-edge electronics and technology. My group of friends and I got together during lunch and we just sit around in homeroom and talk tech. In fact, that's what we called it, tech talk. We were all silly children at that point, watching too many hacker movies. One thing led to another and we started wanting to know more. I think I was the only one who took it seriously though. I even dressed up in cyberpunk fashion. It was completely obsessed. It became a passion for a good while. Eventually, however, everyone grew out of it. Except me. And then they all started mocking me for it. Making fun of my punk outfits, or the fact that I spent all my time researching things like Arduinos and Raspberry Pi kits. It was awful. Some of my good friends, whom I trusted, completely turned on me. I began questioning myself who I was and who I really wanted to be. Did I really want to be this badass cyberpunk technophile, or did I want to follow my friends to their next big infatuation? I regret it to this day, but I gave up my dreams and followed my friends instead. At the time, they were what I had to believe in. Only now am I getting back into tech, due to the always changing culture of cosplay. People use LEDs and robotics to make their weapons more badass, or to have animated wings. I always figured cosplay was like, you know, sewing and arts and crafts. It is, but it's cross-discipline, Doulegg. You haven't seen some of the more intensely complicated costumes I've made. Which reminds me of a certain someone going on about how arcade games involve electrical engineering, programming, graphic design, and even carpentry. Why don't you talk more shot with Naomi then? Huh? She's a techie, you're a techie. Sounds like there should be plenty of overlap, but I've never seen you two talking electronics. I figured there wasn't really any overlap. The kind of tech that enhances cosplay was invented after 1990X. Not her thing. I would like more friends to bounce some tech ideas off though. Who knows, maybe we can both teach each other something new.
Amazing!
You know, I'm proud of myself. I talk about old knowledge and made it through for us today. Think about what we accomplished. You should be proud. You've worked hard. As for me, I barely help, but my palms are sweaty, knee weak, arms are heavy. Well, you can relax now. It's all over. You've done good. Mom's spaghetti. It was at that moment where I realised how exhausted I was. A cave of that magnitude drained me of all the energy I'd left, which wasn't a lot to begin with. Well, I'm officially pooped. Time to change, ready to change clothes and go home. Me too, my head is itchy from all this wig. I can't wait to remove all this makeup. Of course, soak my feet in a hot bath. Ashley, thank you for your help with Maxplex today. I really appreciate it. 'Twas my pleasure, and I can't wait to go back to the Funplex tomorrow and tell everyone about our escapade. Don't just tell police or someone with a badge. In fact, just don't tell anyone in a uniform. You worry too much, Doulegg. You should go home, relax, and revel in your success. How is that wig and not just a hair tie back? I mean, we don't know. You know, it does look like a hair tied back. But who knows? Maybe it is a wig, you know? One that looks very similar to her original hairstyle. Maybe that's how in-depth with the cosplay she is. Who knows? Ash was right after all. I deserve a good pat on the back. You know what? I will. Legasp. Doulegg is actually going to listen to my advice. Good, good. I'll see you next time, friend. See you back at the arcade, Ashley. With our pleasantries exchanged, Ashley and I passed ways on Max floor, both equally tired and happy. Maybe she's bold and only wears wigs? Yeah, I mean, hell yeah, go for it. All in all, a pretty successful day. You Doulegg, you've got a new text message. Tio, it was a tough sell without you there, but fortunately Michelle and I go way back. Magical Moon Cuties will debut at Maxplex. Huh, glad he was able to pull it off without me. You see the size of Tio's social web. I've tried mapping it, and wow, it just keeps going and going. Yours, in contrast, is, petite. Adorably so. Right, time to head home. I promised I'd meet Juniper outside the main exit of the hall, and that's exactly where I was needed. A rush of fresh air hit me as I pushed the last double glass doors open. It was nice, refreshing, and a much better smell than what I've been around all day. I just waited until I saw Juniper. She bounced happily to me. So, how was your first Max, Doulegg? It was fantastic, exhausting, or unforgettable. Fantastic. Hell yeah. The amount of support I got from my friends today was amazing. I know I can always count on them, and I feel like we're bonded closer as friends. I can't wait to go back next year. As to be expected with a convention. Although in your case, you really outdid yourself and got smacked with 300% of what anyone else would have, yeah? How do you figure? Most people drop by Max, play some games, maybe attend a panel or two, do some shopping. They're here to be catered to. You, on the other hand, were doing the catering. And like any good catering, that means spinning plates and doing 12 different things at once. You found an interesting way to push Maxplex and promote the Funplex as a whole. You worked your butt off to do it. So rather than attending Max, you were Max. Sure feels that way. I'm totally drained. I kind of envy you, you know. It sounds like you had some great adventures today, other than that design of that flyer. I didn't do much beyond that, playing a few games and buying cute t-shirts and stuff, but let me tell you, they are really super cute t-shirts. Me at every con. Juniper, mood. I'm glad I could support you though, even if it was just, you know, by doodling up a flyer. It's hardly doodle, you trust me, you're better off not being a caterer. It was rough. It's hardly doodle, you did great work designing it. Let's be nice. I like Juniper. Hey, don't sell yourself short. That flyer looks super professional. I mean, no fun in Comic Sans, but still pretty cool.
Thank you.
Thanks, Doulegg. I really enjoy doing stuff like that. I don't exactly get a lot of opportunities at the office to express myself. Okay, let's get home and get some real rest. We've both earned it. In fact, I'd say we took it, Juniper, don't, to the max. Oh! Hehe. After that moment, the rest of the evening was a blur. I knew that Juniper and I took the train back home, heated up some pizza bagels, and I made it safely to my comfy bed. I think I was still in shock. At the beginning of today, I thought no one was going to know about Maxplex. We'd be stuck as a relatively unknown mom-and-pop arcade. But now, it seems like the whole world knows. Which is great, but also pretty nerve-wracking. I sighed heavily, letting all my mixed emotions flow over me. There was no turning back now. What I set in motion will stay in motion, and then it can get bigger and better from here. At least, that's what I'm going to keep telling myself as I drift to sleep. I'm proud of what I accomplished today, and I can't wait to tell everyone else at Funplex about what I've done. I hope they're proud of me too. Before I know it, Maxplex will be upon us. And I think... there we go, level 3, completed. You've played level 3 of Arcade Spirits. A winner is you. Now let's see your score. So let's see. We've got Tio as max, Queen Bee as our second highest, Gavin as third, Ashley as 4, then Percy and Naomi as joint 5th. Still our hearts are our top. Tio's definitely taking a liking to you. Dance Fever. You're proving to be a gentle, sweet and compassionate soul. Also, you've scored 10,500 points. Going for a high score? Actually, I don't know what the high score is, but hey, go for it anyway. You want to save your game before proceeding to level 4. I'm going to save the game. And I think this is probably where I'm going to call it, to be honest, because we've got about 5 minutes left before I sort of say my 2-hour slots up. But yeah, I think that's things should get at sort of at the beginning of chapter 4. I think that's a great place to put it, you know. Closing down routines. How did everyone find that? I hope everyone really enjoyed it. Hirschvend, if you're still here, then thank you for coming in. I really appreciate new people coming in. Thank you very much for saying so. I'm really enjoying this game so far. I've not played many visual novel dating sim style things, but I think, yeah, this could be becoming something, a staple. For staples on my channel are either dating simulators or Sonic the Hedgehog, so like always, thank you, Ayakara, you're so flattering, and thank you Hirschvend as well for saying it's awesome. But yeah, it's been a great session. We've, like I say, managed to get all through chapter 3 in one go, which is really cool. Really like that. So closing down routines. So first things first, Hirschvend, thank you for coming as well, a new person. If you liked what you've seen today, please consider pressing the follow button. Or anyone watching this back, please consider following. Then you can catch me, because I'm playing this every week now. Every week on Sundays at 6 o'clock my time. Also, I just had to say, you're now playing a part of the blind playthrough of a visual novel for someone who can't see. That was super cool, thank you. Oh, no problem. I'm happy to play these games for you guys. It's really, really nice thingy. Yeah, if you liked it, then I'm going to be coming back next Sunday at 6 o'clock my time. I don't know, GMT 6 o'clock. So depending on where you live, could be any spectrum of times, but UK time 6 o'clock. But obviously, if you want to keep up to date, then consider following. Also, can I? Yes, I can. Ikara, is it HTTP or HTTPS? I can't remember. Let me put the link to the Discord in the thingy. Thank you, Ayakara. So if anyone in the chat is not hopped onto the Discord server, then please consider going to franz.tv or the Discord link. Thank you, Ayakara. Basically, that is where you can catch a whole bunch of streamers doing some things. It's led by Ayakara, who is in the chat right now, Keldmist, Womack Berry, who was in the chat earlier and maybe is possibly still here, I don't know, and Brett MWXYZ. I am not one of the big ones, but I stream every Sunday. So if you want to, keep up to date with me, like I say, you can always chat there, or you can, follow me on Twitch, or YouTube, or Twitter, or anything like that. Also check out my friend Vinny, he's at VinnyQ. He streams irregularly, but they're all still fun. And yeah, I think that's about everything. So I'm going to see all of you next week. Quick thank you to the Arcades for its Twitter as well, for shouting me out. That's always appreciated. So thank you everyone for coming along. It's a pleasure to stream for anyone who shows up. Thank you so much. Until next time, remember, be rooting, be tooting, and by God be shooting, but most of all be kind. And big piss in the chat, y'all, and I'll catch you all later. Thank you very much for coming. Love you all so much. Peace out.